Come here. What's up, man? What the hell's up, dude? Is this thing live or not? Bullshit, live or not? What's up, everybody? Seeing what's up here just for a little bit. Hop on here, see what's up with everybody. It's good, everybody. What's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody doing? Is everybody freezing in? What's up, man? What are you guys up to tonight? What's up with Cowboys Nation? How are you doing? What's the state? What's the state of these guys, man? How are you feeling about the Cowboys right now, man? What's up, Rudy? Prince of the City, what's up? What's up, Albert? What's up, everybody that's on here? Appreciate everybody that's on here. What's everybody up to? What's everybody want to talk about? Anybody want to talk about anything Cowboys related? Cowboys, Eagles. What's up, everybody? Yeah. Let's see what's up. Jazzy Jeff, what's up, man? What's everybody up to tonight? What's up, everybody? What's up with the Cowboys, man? You thinking any of these coaches are gonna get knocked out of here or what? Feel pretty good about Garrett coming back, but I'm hoping, man. I'm praying that we get Scott Linehan out of here. Yeah. That last one, that was a bad one. That was a bad way to lose. It's amazing how a 9-7 or 8-8 team has so many holes in it. You know, looking at our roster, we still have a lot of work to do on D line. Are they gonna bring back Hitchens? What are they gonna do at left guard? That's gonna become a question mark as well. So, a lot to consider. A lot of big questions. Are they going to have to spend some money in free agency besides our own guys? Franchise tag DeMarcus Lawrence. Um, and, they're going to sign Zach Martin. That's a no-brainer. But outside of our own guys, I wonder if they go out and spend some money on a left guard. And, or maybe another linebacker, depending on how they feel about Jalen Smith. I think he's come along, considering that he wasn't supposed to play these many snaps. I think he came along good. But we'll see. I'll be right back, man. What's up, man? Back at it. I had to check on my little puppy here. He was getting into something he wasn't supposed to. Okay. What questions we have here? Draft receiver. Yeah, it's a possibility. It's a definite possibility. How are you feeling about Christian Kirk? We talked about him on the draft videos. Uh, had a pretty outstanding game here in the bowl game, so that's a guy to look for. But like we said, he's a body catcher. So how do you feel about that? What else is up, man? What else? Other questions you guys got? I know this is an impromptu, whatever, but want to hang out with some of you guys for a little bit. American Muscle Guy, what's up, bro? What is up, man? AJ, what's going on, man? I like Calvin Ridley for going wide receiver in the first round. He's a good one. He's definitely a good one. Yeah, we gotta get deep threat, but I think Dak's looking for some guys here that he can groom up himself. Get some rapport with guys that can catch. No drop passes or fewer drop passes at least. We need to get Earl Thomas. Okay. Presence, yeah, Xavier Woods. Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely, going to add another DB here, probably in the draft or something, or they're going to take a look at the Marquez White and see how he looks here another year. But they're probably going to draft another DB, you got to keep having depth, because if we lose any of these guys, who's behind them? So that's the tricky thing here with the draft, You got to be very meticulous. And you got to try to hit on these guys, man. The Cowboys hit on some really good ones, but they miss as well. So we still need to get better with our draft picks. Yeah, Kevin Morris, totally agree. Definitely got to have somebody with hands that'll catch it. Definitely. What else is everybody up to? What other questions do you guys have? I think we have 11 picks. Yeah, we're gonna be able to move up if we want to. We might need to, man. I mean, we got a lot of work to do. We got to get better, man. The defense almost looks like it's gonna start being the strength of this team. Cowboys got to work on the trenches. Got to get the left guard fixed. Got to get a swing tackle that can possibly be groomed into a starter role if ever needed. Big time questions here going into the off season. I can't wait. Senior Bowl is coming up here in January. I love covering that, and even before that, there's the Shrine Game. So there's some good college draft bowl games that are coming out here. I'm looking forward to it. What else we got? What else? What position do you think is our number one priority in the first round? Rudy? It's a good question. It really depends what we do, man. Are they going to bring back Anthony Hitchens? If they do, linebacker probably isn't such a need. But still, these Cowboys, they need to get people in the pipeline, especially for Sean Lee. We got to get somebody in the pipeline. So if they go linebacker in the first round, I'm fine with it. It's got to be somebody good, though, like a Roquan Smith, somebody of that stature. Those guys are, kind of like a top 15 pick. So I'm not sure if we're going to fall into that range. Do they take a defensive tackle? Finally. Do they do that? They haven't drafted a defensive tackle in the first round since 1991 at Russell, Maryland. That is a long streak, all right? That is a long streak. This class has some pretty good one techs and even some three techs that can bring the pain, get us better in the middle. Okay, we're too soft in the middle. Wide receiver, yep, definitely. Wide receiver. I mean, there's almost no position that I would feel mad about in the first round except maybe tight end. I think that would be a head scratcher. But I mean, I would be fine if we took a wide receiver. I would be fine if we took a linebacker. I would be fine if we took an offensive lineman. I would be fine if we took another DB, a safety, or another corner. All right. So, I mean, right now it's without free agency and seeing what we do. If we're talking right now, you know, those would be my top needs. But we'll see what free agency brings. See what it shakes out. See what veterans they keep. I talked about my other video here. Some of these vets, they may not be back. Orlando Scandrick, I think he's definitely on his way out. He kind of mentioned something there on his Instagram about that kind of thing. Everything everything comes to an end, I guess. See what else we got here in the chat box. Appreciate everybody that's hopped on here in an impromptu stream with you guys. Let's see what we got here in the chat box. Shout out to all you guys, man. You guys, I really appreciate you guys. Rico Gathers. Yeah, they're gonna give him another off season here. See what he does, man. See what he can do. He's definitely a weapon. He can get down the seam and go downfield. Rico Gathers, big, powerful guy. Can get the jump ball. Big hands. I wish he wouldn't got concussed, man. We might be talking about something different here. We might be talking about a magical season for Rico Gathers, but we'll never know because, the concussion, that kind of thing. So hopefully he's able to rebound here, and the Cowboys, give him a shot here. But we'll see. Two faces of evil. Thumbs up, bro. Heck yeah. What about Jeff? Cortland Sutton, your opinion? Tall receiver. I think he's good. But I think there's going to be better players available. If we're talking first round, I think there's other players that are going to be better that would be a better pick. But we'll see, man. Got to see what we do, man. Who we're going to let go, who we're going to keep. Free agency. Yeah. The draft is, we all know how the draft is. You got names that are hot early, and then they fade off. So we'll see. We'll see how the draft shapes up. There's always dark horses that come out of nowhere and move from the second into the first round. And then there's guys that you think are going to be top 15 picks. They end up dropping. You know how the draft is. It's a long process. Very long process. But we're going to cover it here like we did last season. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun, It's going to be fun. I like tracking the visits. That really helps out. It helps us break down which prospects we're going to talk about in the draft talk. And I've been pretty good about that over the years, tracking down player visits. Who's visiting the Cowboys? These are kind of like telltale signs. Typically, when a prospect visits the Cowboys, they're on the hot list. Guys that the Cowboys are strongly considering. And a lot of the people that they have drafted have come in on the Cowboys 30 visit. So we'll definitely stay up on that again this year. It's going to be fun. If Dallas goes 8-8 in 2018, will Garrett be fired? That'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting for sure. Um, but hopefully that's not the case. We want our boys to get to the damn Super Bowl one way or another. They got to get there, man. They got to get there with these guys because they have really good talent here, man. Um, they got to get things going though. They're gonna waste some of this talent. I mean, it's crazy how it's crazy how next season is already gonna be the third year for Zeke, third year for Dak. Time just flies, man, like the wind. It goes by so quick, you know. And you got to remember Dak is a fourth round player, so he's only on a 4-year contract. So we got to find out about him. Got to find out about Dak. Next season's the money season, third year. That's when you know if these guys are gonna be something. So it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be big. That's why I think we got to go. I think we got to go a different direction with coordinator. I don't think him and Dak are. I don't think he can elevate him, man. You need like QB whisper, like Bruce Arians, Turner. These guys that are, like Sean McVay. He's one of these kinds of guys. The younger Shanahan. I mean, you got certain coordinators that are coordinators slash QB whisperers. Excuse me. And that's what Linehan is not. He's just an offensive coordinator. He doesn't have a QB whisper to him. So I wish we could get better there. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Jones has to be moved to corner. I just don't feel it on Byron, man. I just don't, man. He's too finesse. He's too finesse. He makes business decisions. He's just a little overrated, man. I'm not a fan of him at all. And I know that offends some people. Some people, that's their boy. No offense, no hate, nothing like that. I just don't like the play, man. I think his best thing was the long jump at the scouting combine. That's it, man. He only has 2 interceptions in his whole career. It's crap. It's not good. What else you got? What else you guys got, man? Quentin Nelson, Tyrus. That's a guy I just talked about. He's a monster, dude. That's a Zach Martin on the left side of your offensive line. That would be a monster upgrade. Yeah. And that's the thing about the Cowboys. A lot of these defenders are drafting big guys. Like you look on the Giants, they have Snacks, Harrison. The Redskins, they're big in the middle. And those other losers, the Eagles, they're big in the middle. And they're building their defense to stop our offense, which is the running game. So we got to stay on top of it. We got to stay elite, all on the line. We got to keep up, man. We got to be good. So left guard can be upgraded, full speed ahead, get it done, get somebody in there. Tony's our QB coach. I think Romo could be a coach at some point. He's like a very smart guy. Boss. Come here. This little dog's running around. Yeah, the other losers. Yeah, the other losers are the NFC champs, but they got their own issues. I need to adjust the size, Scandrick, yeah. Scandrick, he's been here a while, so he had a good run here, had a good career. But, all good things come to an end. Injuries, they've really caught up to him. He used to be one of the more durable players, especially earlier in his career, but can't stay healthy. But yeah, everybody, just want to hop on here and talk to you guys here real quick. I got a really cool video coming out here at the end of the year that you guys are really gonna like. It's I've been working on it for a couple of weeks now, putting it together piece by piece. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be a really awesome video, and that'll be out New Year's Eve. So keep an eye out on that one. And until then, I'll see you here on tomorrow, Saturday. You know, we'll talk a little bit of this at the end of the season. So I'm gonna peace out here, guys. I appreciate everybody that hopped on here, and appreciate all you guys' support, man. Continue to share, subscribe, continue commenting in the comments and here in the chat box. Appreciate everybody that jumped on here for some casual Cowboys talk. All right.